When people think of ancient Rome, they imagine greatness, power, architecture, an empire ahead of its time. And standing at the heart of that image is the Roman Colosseum, a monument admired by millions. But admiration often hides something uncomfortable. Because long before it became a tourist attraction, this place was built for one purpose: to turn human suffering into public entertainment. This is not the glorious Rome of history books. This is the darker story behind the Roman Colosseum. The Colosseum was completed in the year 80 AD. At the time, it was an engineering marvel, capable of holding over 50,000 people. But its true purpose had little to do with architecture. For Roman emperors, the games were a message to the people. Rome feeds you. Rome entertains you. And Rome decides who lives and who dies. The arena was not just a stage. It was a reminder of absolute power. Popular culture paints gladiators as heroes, strong, honored, free men chasing glory. Reality was far less romantic. Most gladiators were slaves, prisoners, or men condemned by the state. They didn't fight to become legends. They fought because refusal meant death. Training was harsh, repetitive, and unforgiving. Their value wasn't measured by skill alone, but by how much the crowd enjoyed their pain. Fame did not guarantee survival. Even beloved fighters could be killed if the audience demanded blood. Violence in the Colosseum was not chaotic. It was organized. Executions were carefully scheduled, often during midday when the crowd grew restless. Criminals were punished publicly in ways designed to shock and amuse. Some were burned alive. Others were torn apart by animals. Many were forced to reenact mythological deaths. Justice was not the goal. Humans were not the only victims of the arena. Thousands of animals were captured across Africa and Asia and transported to Rome. Many never survived the journey. Those who did were kept hungry and stressed to ensure aggression. Entire species were slaughtered for a few hours of entertainment. The arena demanded constant sacrifice, and it never cared who paid the price. Below the sand-covered arena lay the hypogeum, a hidden world of darkness, cages, tunnels, elevators operated by hand. Men and animals waited below, listening to the roar of the crowd above them. Some were lifted into the light without warning. They didn't know if they were entering a fight or an execution. Movies often show emperors deciding fate with a thumb, but in reality, the crowd mattered more. A cheering crowd demanded death. A silent one could spare a life. The Colosseum taught ordinary people to enjoy suffering, to cheer for pain, and over time, to feel nothing at all. As the Roman Empire weakened, the games slowly disappeared. The Colosseum fell into neglect. Its stones were taken, its purpose forgotten. The screams faded, but the lesson remained. A society that turns cruelty into entertainment slowly loses its humanity. Today, the Colosseum stands as a symbol of history. But history is not just stone and monuments. It is choices, warnings, and consequences. Because when suffering becomes entertainment, something essential is lost. This was the dark truth behind the Roman Colosseum.